Well, they've decided to make a change. Jadon Sancho. And Chelsea could be onto something. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, they've given him too much space. Delivering it into the box. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Sancho. YALCIN. Jackson. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now what can they do from here? Well, not away properly. Threat over for now, it seems. A super tackle and they've won possession. Might lead to a chance. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Fiorentina. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 77 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Shot attempted. No way through. Well, a corner here, and that might boost their hopes. Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. Sancho. YALCIN. Perfect tackle. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. And not the most convincing of headers when all was said and done.
Yeah, but in the end, I think the defender does enough to make it very difficult for him.
And the substitution will occur now. Madueke. Well, approaching full time in this one. Chelsea have put so much into the game and they have a narrow lead. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them?
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point, and I just can't see them conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, it fizzled out. Jackson on the ball. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Jackson. He's in behind. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Brown. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, threat over for now. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And you don't want to lose possession there. Oh, good hit, close shave. Caicedo. And the referee says that will do it for this match day 1 contest, and it doesn't get much better than 3 points for starters.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look...
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. A warm welcome. Blue is the colour, football is the game, as the old song used to go. We're here at Stamford Bridge tonight in West London. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Chelsea, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
And that is offside. Fine work from Nottingham Forest to win back possession. Teammates available. And Forest will get the throw in. Now he must favour the cross. There to take it away. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
Chelsea will get the throw in. Palmer with it.
Hello to Mike Stewart and wife Eileen, who are celebrating the wedding.
YALCIN. Good ball over the top. Can he play it in? Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Takes it on. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. A Chelsea corner. Let's see about the delivery. And just wide with the header. Anderson. YALCIN. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Trying his luck. Oh, body in the way, crucially. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, the play just breaking down a bit here. Oyarzabal. Could be dangerous. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? And nicely parried away. Now the pressure being exerted. Perfect tackle. Could be troublesome. Can he finish? I'll tell you what, that is really top-class defending. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Has eyes for goal. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Playing it short. Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Oh, that's splendid play. Really a very poor ball. Oyarzabal. And support available. That's a good-looking ball. And a confident clearance. Could cross it in here. It might be on for them. Chance to finish. Must be. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Oh, danger here. Oh, to level the match. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Now sending it in. Oh, disappointing clearance. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now The lead lasted merely minutes. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Cucurella. Gusto. Every pass hitting its target. Must take the lead here. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. He's protecting it well. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Takes aim! Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. That is that for the first half here. So the beginning of the second half here in West London. Oyarzabal. Caicedo. Madueke. Oh, what a top-notch pass. Oh, that's it's still alive. Trippier. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Chelsea taking on Liverpool.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Nicolas Dominguez. Morgan Gibbs-White. Chelsea regaining possession here. YALCIN. And passing it well. In position. Keeper getting the touch. An attack full of promise. Moises Caicedo.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they certainly haven't been at their best today.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. And Forest doing well to regain possession. Big chance to get them on terms. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
YALCIN. Malo Gusto. Well, in position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, you can't really head them any better than that, but the goalkeeper was up to the task. Failure to keep the ball by Nottingham Forest. Could be! Terrific save. Brilliantly blocked. YALCIN. Caicedo. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Can they get themselves in front here? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, they love him and he loves them. It's great scenes here. Well, here it is again, and you have to say the 1-2 completely opens up the defensive structure. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. Malo Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. YALCIN. Caicedo. It might be on for them. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Oyarzabal. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Nottingham Forest facing Crystal Palace. Gibbs White. Has eyes for goal! But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Excellent defending. Oh, nice ball over the top. And wasteful there from Forest. Sancho. And a Chelsea throw-in coming up here. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Malo Gusto. And the ball back with Nottingham Forest here. He has teammates around him. On the attack in the closing phase. And there's the feed into the box. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Caicedo. Fernandez. Went in strongly, decisively. And just 5 minutes remaining. Good use of advantage there. Hudson-Odoi. Elliot Anderson. And Forest giving it away.
Well, Chelsea have played really well today, but they've also had great backing from the fans. Just listen to this noise.
De Jong. Real chance. Oh, what a fine stop to keep them in this game.
Well, he had to make that save, otherwise it was game over. Really good piece of goalkeeping.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Ibrahim Songare. And that is full time. Chelsea have prevailed. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action.
Got this.
And all systems go here at Anfield ahead of what should be an enthralling night of football. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Liverpool taking on Chelsea.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
That's a good-looking ball. The verdict is offside here. So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. And the striker of choice is Darwin Núñez. In behind for him to chase. And here's how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity! And pushed away to safety. Chelsea did more than enough in their win against Nottingham Forest. How do you see them faring in this match?
Well, they didn't have it all their own way, did they? But while their defending should have been better, it was a really good result for them. However, I can't see a repeat of that result today. I've got a feeling they're going to struggle in midfield and ultimately lose the game.
Well, I'm sure the visitors will be thinking about claiming all 3 points here, Stuart. They do know that if results go their way, they could end the day at the summit.
Well, they've certainly had a great start to the season and they've played some really good football. Hopefully we get more of the same today.
Tsimikas. Endo. And Diaz has it. Well, they keep passing away. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. It's been pretty well impossible to escape all the news stories surrounding him ahead of today's match. When a player comes back from injury, it's a matter of how well he does in training, and then it's up to the manager, Stuart.
Well, after being out for a few weeks, I'm not sure he'll play the full 90 minutes today, but it's just good to see him back. I think we've all missed him, including the manager.
YALCIN. Oh, moving it nicely. Nicely timed tackle. Mo Salah. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, he's been in fine form in the league, as you can see from those stats, and it's going to be a real test for that back line to keep him quiet. If they switch off, even for a minute, they'll be punished.
Fofana. And defensive play to be applauded. Gravenberch. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Konate. Ryan Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. Endo. Now Mo Salah. And Liverpool couldn't hang on to it. Moises Caicedo. De Jong. Sancho now. Caicedo. Real chance. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Now sending it in. A wild attempt. Not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, he probably should do a lot better there. That was half a chance.
And Liverpool regaining possession here. Luis Diaz. Van Dijk with it. Szoboszlai. And passing it through. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Moises Caicedo. YALCIN. Liverpool have the ball once more. Giving it a try. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. So the corner played into the box. Nodding it over.
Well, he was more determined than his marker, but he just couldn't get it on target, could he?
Fofana. Now with De Jong. Jadon Sancho. YALCIN. And Diaz has it. Who can he pick out? Fed over towards the back post. Well, it looked like a dangerous ball, but fisted away by the keeper. Can he find the net? Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Gusto. And that brings to... Well, the ball is moving once more. Not enough wet to plan for Chelsea in the first half. Can they address what didn't go right? Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. Sancho now. YALCIN. Palmer. Noni Madueke. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Tsimikas. Szoboszlai. EATV is the home of live football, and this is a game we're certainly looking forward to even now. It's Liverpool. It might be. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Szoboszlai. And Diaz has it. And space on the wing for Liverpool. And cutting in from the flank. Well, he really read that brilliantly. And narrowly off target here.
Well, it's still all to play for, but that was a good effort, wasn't it?
Both managers deciding this is the time to change things around. Both teams going to the bench. And snuffing out the danger. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here.
Number 21, Constantinos Simakis, to be replaced by number 2, Joe Gomez.
And into the last 30 minutes now. YALCIN. McAllister. And return to Diaz. Well, the fans want to see a shot. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Frankie de Jong. Sancho now. Cucurella. Given away by Chelsea. YALCIN. Palmer with it. Malo Gusto. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. "20 minutes to go in this one. De Jong. YALCIN. Sancho now. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Ibrahima Konate. Grafenberg. This is Salah. Nunez. Salah. Endo. Salah. Gomez. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. And problem solved for now.
Well, Chelsea have got a bit lucky there. Had they gone 2 down, it would have been a real struggle for them to get back into this one.
Well, now it's all about forgetting that that was such a close shave and using the ball themselves advantageously. YALCIN. The clock is not on Chelsea's side, but it's not over for them. Happy to take on the shot. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Endo.
To be replaced by number 24, Reece James.
Gusto. YALCIN. Caicedo. Well, you can't blame them for taking it on, but lacking the accuracy required in the end. Goal kick here. Oh, he's lost possession. Crossing opportunity. And quick thinking defensively. Luis Diaz. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. And you need your defender to take charge. Oh, fancy footwork. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late and a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Full-time then, the referee's whistle, and it's a win for Chelsea. That's the big headline, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.